Hello everyone, let's look at another example of how we are subtracting unlike fractions. Remember, as we learned before, unlike fractions are fractions that do not have the same denominator. Okay, so let's look here now. This one has a denominator of 12, 11 12s. A denominator of 12 means that the whole is cut into 12 equal parts, and I only want 11 out of the 12 equal parts. And I want to take away 2 6. Now, let's begin. As we can see here, we have 11 pieces of 12s, and I want to take away 2 6. Now, it's very difficult for me to take away 2 6 because these are 12s. How do I take away 2 pieces of a sixth if I only have pieces of 12s? So the answer here would be to use equivalent fractions to change the denominators to be similar. Okay, so if I have 6 here and 12 here, I notice that, I can multiply by 6. I can multiply 6 by 2 and it will become 12. So I'm going to find the equivalent by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the same number. And I choose to multiply by 2 because I want the denominator here to be 12, so that they both have the same denominator. So after I've done this, now I'm going to keep this, it's exactly the same. But now this side, instead of calling it 2 6, I can call it 4 12s. Now as you can see, once they have the same denominator, now it's easy to do. I have 11 pieces of 12s here, and I want to take away 4, which I can easily do because these are 12s, and I want to take away 12. So I'm going to take away 4 pieces, 1 2 3 4. I'm going to take away 4 12s. So 11 minus 4 is 7. Yep, and then still 7 pieces of 12s. So I still have 7 12s. Now before I finish and move on to the next question, I always need to check, is this in its simplest form? 7 12s. Is there a number that I can divide on the numerator and the denominator that will put it to the simplest form? Can I divide by 1? If I divide by 1, I will get back the same numbers. Divide by 7. 12 cannot be divided by 7 exactly. So I will conclude that this is the simplest form. It is necessary to check all the time after you finish a question whether your answer is in its simplest form.